Hello, my cherished ducklings. I'm Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic, and you're you, which is the best possible thing you could be. In fact, you're God's favorite you. As a 5-year-old friend of mine said recently, I'm God's favorite me. Like, yes, you are, Jesse. Hi, guys. So I am going to do the tarot psychic weather in a minute, but I'm sitting here staring at the phone like a lovesick teenager, waiting for your call. That sounded wrong. What I'd like is if you want to call in and ask me your deepest, most deeply felt questions, I will answer them psychically. I'm a little rattled because I have a setup I do this with, and I turned it on. None of my lights went on. So let me just take a deep breath. Concentrate. Oh, there we go. All better. Okay. So let's do the psychic tarot weather, shall we? Oh, by the way, did you see that amazing full moon the last 2 nights? That was in Gemini. The moon was in Gemini, which means you probably had a lot of racing thoughts. You might have been sort of over emotional and over intellectual at the same time. Welcome to my life. But I don't know. I found that was a pretty powerful full moon. I was like giggling and sobbing and doing the dishes all at the same time. It's called multitasking. Hold on. Okay, here's how the psychic weather works. Just like regular weather, except less damaging to crops. I'm making that joke for 5 years, so I'm still the only one who laughs. So the first part, I'm drawing 3 cards. The first card is for the first part of this week, which is today, tomorrow, etc. Second card is for the middle of the week. I can feel you catching on here. And the third card is the end of the week, which is to say next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right. I know the days of the week. I just don't know them in order. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Well, it makes sense too. First card is, interestingly, the card of short trips. So I realize this is kind of cliche, but listen, I didn't know I was going to pick such an accurate card. This is a card of short trips to probably see relatives. When I get this in my own practice, because if you ask any tarot person, they'll tell you that certain cards have kind of us-specific meanings as we do readings over the years. So for me, when this comes up with a private client, which you're welcome to do, it means either a trip to California, New York, Florida, England, or France. I don't know why. I really don't. But in your case, it just means short trips, usually 2 or 3 day trip. So go visit relatives. Call your mother. Or okay. What is the next? Oh, I love. Okay, debauch. This is an interesting card. It's from a German deck, and it's loosely translated. Essentially, what it means is, even though this is a time when we're all invited to excess in food and drink and shopping. Don't look at me. I did Black Friday really well. And you could be eating ramen for the next 2 months. But this card just means it's Christmas, but it's not the end of the world. So although it feels like it some days. So you don't have to spend more money than you have. Now I tell me. You don't have to eat more than you want. Now I tell me. And you don't have to drink more than is good for you. You can have a great time and still have some moderation. Moderation in all things, including moderation. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. The last card means towards the end of this week's cycle. This is a magician card. So it means that something you've been thinking about for a while is something that it's time to take it out of the ether, time to take it out of the realm of ideas and put it into the realm of earth, of practicality, of getting stuff done. So if you've had a dream you've been nursing for a long time, even if you just take one baby practical step towards it, one tiny, tiny thing, it's amazing how if you take one step with determination, the universe rushes up to you and takes the next 999 steps. And there you are, 1,000 feet from your house, so what do you do? But it's true. As the famous German poet Goethe said, Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic within it. Good on Goethe. Okay. So we're in a number of countries. If you can hear this, you're probably in one of them. There's a simultaneous podcast. So I'm very grateful for those of you who are listening. Very grateful for those of you who are watching. This is Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio, in case you want to find us next week at 9 p.m., which is when I'm on every week. And we're in Canada, the US, New Zealand, Australia, all of the United Kingdom. And that's about it. So if you tune in every week, I'm here waiting for your call, and I'm here waiting to do mediumship. Meanwhile, I don't usually do this, but I got an extra card by accident. I usually pick 3 cards, but sometimes, and ask any tarot reader again, just find one and ask them. I'll wait. Okay, you're back. Find a tarot reader and ask them what jumper cards are. But I'll tell you, so you no longer have to, you can put that tarot reader back where you found her, or him, or them. A jumper card is a card that sometimes will jump out of the pack at you. I'm not kidding. I've seen it. Very strange things happen with tarot. I broke open a new pack that I'd never used, that I'd sorted and gone through, and everything was great. And I had one client who I was reading for right after getting the pack. And she was about to meet the love of her life. And the pack somehow manifested 2 of the lovers cards, when technically the pack only had 1 because I just checked. So magic is magic. Sometimes magic makes up its own rules as it goes along. So I had a jumper card when I was pulling the other 3 cards. And it's this. And this says, don't get too caught up in fantasy this week. Fantasy's great. Everything good comes out of thought or Schenectady. Pick one. So what this is a man looking at all these different golden cups, and some of them have a beautiful woman, some of them have a snake, some of them have jewels. So he's kind of dazzled by his possibilities, but he's also kind of paralyzed by them. You'll notice that he's just standing there with his mouth open going, get on, instead of picking one. Upside down, this card means that you're putting foundations under your castles in the air. But what this says to me is this week is very important to put solid practical steps in your dreams. Oh, one other thing while we're waiting, I wanted to share with you an important sort of success tip. Oh, I didn't know Dennis had been holding. Well, I'll tell you the success tip after Dennis and I talk. Oh, Louisville. Oh, I want to move to Louisville. How are you, Dennis? It's nice to meet you.
Good. How are you?
I'm excellent, darling. Thank you. I like to connect to people through their birthdays. So when's your birthday?
6/18/59.
Oh, cool. I'm an 18 too. 18 is supposed to be a very powerful number. In Hebrew, it's Pi, the number of life. Very good luck. Oh, so you're Gemini. So you must have really enjoyed that full moon the last couple of nights, huh? So you can tell me privately. So my darling, how can I help you? Do you have a specific question? It feels like you do. That question right at the top of your head, right there. I can see it.
I just want to know if I have any messages from above.
Is there
It might
anybody?
be too early. Yeah, I lost her in August.
Oh, I'm so sorry, love. No, it's not too early. This is your wife?
We always claimed we was married, but we never were.
My kind of people. Living in sin, the best. Yeah, it's funny because when I said wife, I got a little sort of, kind of Oh, she's lovely. Did she have an L name?
No, no.
Okay, that's all right. I can see her though. She's a little self-conscious because she says she gained a little weight towards the end of her life. So she wants you to see her as she was at 35. So just take a minute to picture that. Oh, she loves you a lot. Does she have 2 kids?
Is she do
Kids. She.
one.
Oh, okay. Do you have a kid? Wondering where I'm getting
Yeah,
to
I have
from.
2.
Okay.
I
I've
have
got
2.
2 kids. She's got 1. Okay. Hold on. Let me get a little more concentrated here. Hello, darling. Does she like Patsy Cline? The reason I ask is right before you called, I had this. She like country music?
Nah, she's more into. She likes it, but she was more into that easy listening. So, but she has listened to some of it.
It's okay. It doesn't have to make me right. It's just right before doing the show, I had the sudden urge to listen to a lot of country, which usually only happens if I'm going to connect with somebody for whom that's a natural thing. All right. She's worried about you. She thinks you don't take good enough care of yourself. And she says she really loved you. Well, you guys had a
I
real.
wonder.
Did you say you
Do
wondered?
what? No, I said, oh my God.
No, she
She was
really
sick
was.
at the end, and there was some awful stuff that was said, and I just passed it off as
Yeah.
her sick.
Yeah. That's why she's very, very, very adamant about the fact that she loves you. She was not in her right mind. She was in a lot of pain. Well, let's not go there because she doesn't want to think about it. She looks fabulous now. She's a very pretty lady. Did she have very pale skin?
Yep,
And
yep,
very,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
I'm getting dark hair. I'm a little worried because sometimes what I'll get is somebody's natural hair color. And so if like me, they've been dyeing it blonde since the day 1. But I get that naturally she has very, very pretty coloring, like kind of ocean
Oh,
colored
yeah.
eyes, pale skin. I get dark. She used to have dark hair. I think she might have dyed it later on. Gotcha.
Yep.
Hello, darling.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up. She's got a dimple in the right cheek.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I got her. She fully. Hey, thank you for swinging by. Um, Mara? No, I'm sorry, I can't get her name. What's her name?
Diane.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that. Why I got Louise? It's a beautiful name, Diane. Okay, she's saying you guys met in a really cute way. There was some sort of cool story about how you met.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, very cute. And almost a love at first sight kind of a thing. You guys had an instant connection. And you laughed a lot. You're funny.
Yeah, I
She's
love
funny
that.
too. Yeah. Um, she likes bright color. She's wearing, I'm from New York and everybody wears black, right? So, but she loves bright colors. I'm seeing her. She's wearing like this almost a hot pink blouse, a very cute black skirt. And she's got, I don't know, she's pointing to her throat. She's wearing pearls. So I don't know what that means, but I'm supposed to point that out. She's wearing a very pretty necklace. Did you give her
Yeah,
this
she loved her
necklace?
jewelry.
Yeah, she loved her jewelry.
No.
Oh, she's got a great ring too. Andrea in Staffordshire, I love Staffordshire. Give me another couple minutes. I'm just going to work with this lovely gentleman, and I'll be right with you. Okay, hold on a second. She's worried about you. You're not taking very good care of yourself, and she
No,
wants
not
you to
really.
take. No, not really. No, you're not. Or yes, you are taking very good care of yourself.
No, I'm not taking care of myself.
No, you're taking crap care of yourself. So lay off the booze and the junk food. Get some exercise. If you're smoking, quit it. This is not me. I'm not scolding you, but she says You've got a long life ahead of you, and she's very spiritual. Which I guess she's in heaven, so I guess that means something. But she says not to worry. You guys are definitely going to be reunited. But she really wants you to take the kind of care of yourself that she would take care of you if she was there and healthy. She also wants somebody to call her kid and say that she's okay. Is what she's really okay. She's in a really good place. The afterlife is, from what I've seen of it, we get to relive all our best memories. People usually present to me both at the age they pass at and at like 30 to 35, which I don't know why. Very attractive lady. Curvy. Small waist. Nice figure. Is that true? Oh, I guess we've lost him. Well, thank you for giving me, darling, thank you for giving me the chance to connect with Diane. Okay, we've got Andrea or Andrea. I never know how to say that. I have so many friends who say it differently. Andrea?
Hello.
How do you say it? Hello, darling.
Hello.
Staffordshire, get me some pottery. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm quite well. I'm all the better for meeting you. Hello. So.
Thank you.
And you're in one of my favorite parts of the UK. It's really pretty around there. And lots of good pottery.
Pardon?
Yeah. Okay, tell me when your birthday is. That's how I connect to people.
The 13th of January, 1973.
Look at you Capricorn. Cool.
I am.
Capricorns. You are. I'll tell you the interesting thing about Capricorns is you guys are all crazy in the best way. It's why you have a kind of very proper outside, because inside, crazy fireworks going off in your brain in a good, really good way. And you know that's true. I think you hide it from people very well. Yeah. Okay, who's the boy or girl or llama or whatever? Because I feel like there's a love question in your mind. All right?
Pardon?
I feel like, what's your question, my angel? I feel like it has to do with love. It's interesting. You know, when I started doing this work, I thought women would always ask about love and men would ask about business. It's actually the other way around. It turns out men are much more romantic than we are. So what's your question? How can I help you, my angel?
Should I move to Portugal?
Yes. That's a yes. You don't do English weather is not your weather. I realize Portugal's not that different, but there's more sunshine and you've been through a really tough 3 years. And I think you should just get the hell out of it. Yes, you have. No kidding. And people leaving your life, people leaving the planet, losing a job that you were very good at, losing a relationship that you were very good at. It's been a really unfair 3 years. Does that sound about right?
It has been, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not been easy.
No, it's been really difficult. You know what? You're a brave little girl. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. You're marching on. I think my guides and I both think Portugal would be great for you because A, great food. B, sunshine. C, great food. Did I mention great food? D, lots of good drink. Sunshine. And it's good for you right now to be around bright colors. And I just think that it would open up a part of you.
It's just a bit scary not knowing anybody.
What's that?
It's just a bit scary with not knowing anybody.
Well,
going over there to live on my own.
I think you probably need, ask your friends if they know people there. You don't have to go forever. Why don't you go for a month and see how it works out? But I honestly think that it's a better place.
That's probably right.
Yeah. I honestly think it's a better place for you than the UK right now. And I think that you've got a lot of emotional courage, my dear.
Yeah.
It's not I mean, so I think it's a scary prospect, but if anybody can do this and wind up like dancing the night away in Portuguese nightclubs with handsome strangers or beautiful strangers, depending on your proclivity. It's you. And I think it would bring out your, yeah. I think it would bring out your adventurous side too. Is it okay? Can I give you a couple more minutes? I do. What? You know how adventurous you are underneath, don't you? I know there was a time when you couldn't get out of bed and just lay around listening to like murder podcasts, but that time is over. It's time. Yeah. By the way, how do you say your first name? Is it Andrea? Andrea? Okay. Oh, I got it right.
You can say it either way.
Oh my God, thank you. I like Andrea. That's beautiful. Okay. There's also there's a romantic question on your mind, but I think you're a little embarrassed about it.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's listening. Well, I mean, people are listening, but they don't know you. And they're too busy worrying about what their question is. So the person you're back and forth with is, can I just say him?
Yeah.
Okay. He's very attractive. In fact, I'll be right over. Sorry. And you guys have a certain kind of very strong connection. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a family channel, so I can't say more. But oh, you're so fun. I really like you. The thing is, he's not emotionally available. I mean,
no, he's not.
Yeah. He's cute though. You're cute too. Do you have shorter hair?
Thank you. I used to have short hair. It's long now though.
I keep seeing you, for some reason, I keep seeing you with like a pixie cut, and I know you don't have one. So it's just my guide's messing with me. But you have a very gamine look. You have kind of slender with pretty cheekbones and all that stuff. I just get this kind of Audrey, not exactly, yeah, kind of Audrey Hepburn feel to you. Or pixie-ish.
No, I've never said that before.
Well, nobody knows who she is anymore. And you've got perfect skin.
Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, let's concentrate on this guy for a minute because here's the other reason I think it would be good for you to go to Portugal. I think it would not be a bad thing to distance yourself from your family for a little while. Because I don't think they appreciate you. I think they take you for granted, and I think they scapegoat you a little. Is that true? I'm just sitting here insulting a stranger's family. But it's true, right?
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah. You don't need that because you're really coming into your own. And for whatever reason, they kind of want to squash you under their thumbs, like you're Peter Pan or something. Wait, nobody ever squashed Peter Pan under their thumbs. What the hell am I talking about? Sorry. But they do. They want you to be. You're a big person. You've got a big personality. You've got a lot of life force. You're a freaking force of nature, actually, to be honest with you, which you know. But you're a little scared of that. So we got 2 minutes. So I'm going to talk really fast, which I'm good at because I'm a New Yorker. I think it'd be great for you to get away from your family because I think they want to kind of keep you down. And I know they love you. Are you one of 3 or 4 kids?
One of 5.
Oh, okay. You're moving around a lot. Sorry. Yeah, I'm one of 5 too. Yeah. I think you have 3 brothers, but don't tell me. I can't bear being wrong tonight.
Just one brother.
Well, then you've got 2 brothers who've been dressing as women for the last 20 years. Sorry, I'm just trying to be right. Yeah, your family just kind of wants to keep you modest and humble and all that stuff, and screw that. So here's what I'd like. My name is, so you can find me on Facebook. I'd like you to find me on Facebook and tell me if you did this, if you went to Portugal or not, because my name is Peri, P-E-R-I. My last name is Lyons, L-Y-O-N-S. And find me on Facebook and tell me if you went or not, because I really think you should go. I think it would be incredibly freeing
I'll tell
for
you
you.
when I'm in Portugal.
Okay, baby, do that, all right? And I think it's a
Of course
great
I will,
idea.
thank you.
All right, baby. Lovely to meet you. Well, I get the
And you,
best
thank you
people on
very
this
much.
show. Oh, you're welcome, my sweet. Stay in touch. Oh, the other thing is,
Definitely.
if you get in contact with me, I'll give you an extra 10 minutes on me, okay?
Oh, bless you, thank you.
Oh, when I'm not out kicking puppies, I'm not such a bad girl. All right, my love. I'll see everybody next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, probably 3 a.m. UK time. But I love you guys, and that color looks great on you.